Don't you just hate that toxic positivity coming from your chatbot? Well, stop talking to it without custom instructions. That means you must use something like ChatGPT projects or Gemini gems. So have you ever had a new app idea and you wanted to chat about it with a chatbot? Well, chances are the chatbot told you it's a great idea and you will be making millions soon. And that's a problem. Let's look at this example. So here's my idea. The whole idea is that you can gather all the meal ingredients you have on the table, take a photo, and ask an app for recipe ideas. When you finish cooking, you would rate how well you succeeded. Then the app would save your recipe into the cloud database. The data would be used for other users, right? And you, after taking the photo, you would receive a list of recipes other people made. So let's see what Gemini 3 Pro thinks of our Shazam for food. Well, he is so sweet, isn't he? Oh yeah, you should do it. Look at that. He even outlined the whole MVP and the roadmap to implement it. And just look at this sweet, sweet verdict. Go for it. He's already happy we're going to make so much money with his help. Alright, now let's pose the same exact question to the custom gem, which I made in Google Gemini, which is really just some custom instructions creating a persona I made for this exact purpose. If you want to build this for fun to learn how to code an MVP in a week, go ahead. But as investable business, this is a hard pass. Well, let's get into the reasons why. Well, we have been Sherlocked. It refers to a story which happened, 25 years ago. Apple had this file search tool called Sherlock, and it was bad. So one company, Corellia Software, made a companion app, which we named Watson. And Watson made Sherlock easy to use. Well, until Apple launched Sherlock 3. And surprise, surprise, it had all the nice features which Watson had. The company who made Watson, they lost all their business. They have been Sherlocked. And our idea, it got Sherlocked before it even started, right? Because Gemini itself, the chatbot which told me it was a great idea, it can do it right now. I can open my fridge, take out the ingredients, take a photo, it will give me the recipe. And this gem goes on. There's no pain to solve. You are making a vitamin, not a painkiller. Well, yeah, no one's dying for this app. And also, even if you get successful and strike some mystic need, anyone can copy this in a weekend. This is too easy. And also all your ratings generated by user 123 or something, who's gonna trust them ever? And how do I even cover multimodal API costs? Am I going to serve ads on this app? Really? No. Verdict is reject. Well, it makes sense, right? The stark contrast with a previous response is crazy. This is evident by now. Whenever you have a new app idea which you wanted to run by a chatbot, use this gem. I will show you how to set it up in Gemini, but the process is fairly straightforward in other platforms as well. The custom instructions really define a persona you're dealing with. So in my Gemini Gem Manager, I have this gem which, along with some custom instructions, has this amazing rule book for a fresh angel investor, which will be evaluating our startup ideas, affectionately called a Demolition Protocol. It's linked in the description, you can use it for free. It's based on my own research. Paul Graham is a big influence. Of course, rewritten by AI to make it readable, and you're welcome to modify it. It's V1, it's pretty strict, and V2 I think is incoming. As you can see, it defines some rules and the kill questions alongside it. You can probably recognize some of them were applied to my startup idea. And finally, we follow a checklist to reach a verdict. And honestly, I've been using it for a while. I ran up to 10 ideas maybe, and not even one got past this. And that's a good thing, but maybe you can do it better than me. I urge you to try. See ya.